Alright, Schlockmeister fans, we have something from the GIALLO series. It's a GIALLO film. It's called Puzzle. Let's check it out. This is Peter. He has amnesia.
I can't just sit around waiting for it to happen.
He's had it for a year.
Everyone that I meet. Get total recall again. Sure. Easier said than done. I get up every morning, and I go to work, and I eat, and I sleep. But who am I, Doc? Who? The man who had a bad car accident. There must...
He has this incident later on.
Who the hell am I?
I'll tell you who you are. You're a dirty son of a double-crosser. A two-bit con artist who thinks he can pretend that he's lost his memory.
This bad guy seems to know him.
Where's my wife, then?
In Portofino, Italy, where you left her. Now then, buddy boy, you tell me where the...
So he received a telegram telling him to go to this town where his wife is. Of course, he just hides the dead body. Problem solved. Sent to Burger Place Sarah.
So, have I heard
That's
Angels are incorrigible.
Peter's wife.
The word is teetotaler, Professor.
That's a neighbor boy.
Here tomorrow, Luca.
I know when I know what.
And that's Reinhardt, somebody she's been hanging around with the past year when her husband's been gone. Later that night she hears some noises and thinks somebody might be stalking her or in the house. Somebody is. Now she gets knocked out, but unharmed. The next day she just finds a lot of stuff has been moved around as if somebody was looking for something. She gets a telegram too.
Is it that who sent it?
No. It's from my husband. It's a bit surprising, that's all.
Oh, what does he say?
He's coming back here to join me.
He walks right past his wife, doesn't recognize her.
Your wife's still standing at the top of the stairs.
And she's not happy with him.
Sarah?
I can't believe it. You simply looked straight through
I can
me.
explain, Sarah. It was rented in the name of Peter Smith. My name. At least that's what it says in the passport. The police did a lot of research, but they couldn't come up with anything.
He finds out his name is actually Edward. Ted.
You knew where I was. Why did you take so long before sending me this telegram?
What telegram? It wasn't me who sent you this. You want to, well, believe your story.
But I'm a dirty, rotten bastard. And I might be pretending I've lost my memory. Is that why you want me to stay here?
This is George. He's been following.
Still the same old violent Ted.
Why are you following me?
Still playing that game, huh? Remember how it was? He screwed us. Philip didn't agree.
They used to
And
be
you
partners.
murdered the man for this?
I was saving your life, Betty.
Thanks a million.
He killed that guy back at the apartment.
It's beginning to make sense.
He could have killed you.
You're saying that
After he got the
I
information.
was stupid of me.
He tried to make the moves on her.
I have a romantic attachment here, and I guess it's natural enough.
Who were you thinking of, Reinhardt? Well, it's nearly a year that you haven't shown the slightest concern for me.
That's a bit...
She comes home to find her dog. Actually, I think it's the neighbor's dog, a kid. Someone's messing with her. Now, little patches of memory are coming back here and there. This is a guy who got his throat cut.
If he doesn't get any help, he'll be dead 1 week from this evening. He and I together. If you're going to be killed, a week becomes the equivalent of half a minute. important is that he gives me the cash or the merchandise or tells me where he's hidden it.
It's $1 million.
His memory's a blank. It's true. He really is.
Apparently he's hidden something.
Where are you going?
To America. Probably New York. But we haven't decided.
They're going to leave him start over.
Exactly what is it, George?
A string of sausages full of pure heroin.
Oh.
15 pounds of hard merchandise that'll fetch us at least $1 million in New York.
That much, huh? So what happened? All the usual this. You check in your bag.
I know I don't.
Sarah is the victim of an accident.
God. Don't move, Sarah. Just lie still.
Notice the woman in the car. George is basically threatening Sarah now.
Please, I've got no more. No.
You better find that heroin.
I'll kill you in 5 days. I meant it. This is just the beginning. I want you.
The other day, remember we were late to lunch in a restaurant?
She sees some pictures that Luca took and figures out that that lady was not who she seemed to be.
Before I had the accident.
George was going to kill Ed. They got into a fight and Ed won. Notice he hit his head on the way down? It's off. But then...
But who are you? I'm a mutual friend. Now that you killed George, we can go to New York together. I have the stuff, and you have the name of the buyer. So we can split 50-50 as agreed.
Sarah takes off her cast and realizes it was never broke. And then she finds something inside the cast. Sausages, which are filled with heroin. She kept up the ruse when Reinhardt came over, but he stepped on some plaster and realized... When Luca comes back, he was supposed to run off with the heroin and hide it for her.
All right, I'll tell you where it is, damn you. It's hidden in that truck.
Turns out Reinhardt is one of the bad guys, too. They get into a scuffle. She gets cut. Meanwhile, Ed has escaped from where he was trapped.
What the hell's happening? You gone completely crazy? You kill her here, then the police will have us before we can get even halfway to the airport.
Is it a ruse? They get into a struggle, and if you heard something rumbling, that's a chainsaw. And that's the end of Reinhardt. Sarah and Luke could tell the cop that Ed wasn't involved.
No, there's much more to the story than that, Sergeant. And I think we'd better have a long talk.
And that's Puzzle. Alright, here's this movie called Puzzle. Now, I'm kind of puzzled as to why I have this in my collection. I have a bootleg VHS of this, which I acquired on eBay or something many years ago. I don't know why I have it, though. Why I was seeking that out. I was not a fan of Giallo films, really. There's nobody in this of really renown. Now, Senta Berger is the actress here. Now, maybe I had seen something else with her in it, and I liked her, and I wanted to see something else. That's my only guess. I don't know, but anyway, somehow I acquired Puzzle, and now that it's available on DVD, I have to have the DVD. So, this is a PAL DVD. I'll leave a link down below if you're interested. Anyway, it's a Giallo film. It's actually not a bad film at all, but again, I was puzzled why I have it, but it's about a guy who has amnesia. Now, he's been in whatever country he is, or he's in Italy, I guess, and he's been seeing a psychiatrist. Apparently, he's been suffering for about a year. He had a car accident. He has no idea who he is, but suddenly somebody shows up from his past and recognizes him, and he finds out who he is, and it turns out his name is Ted, or Edward, and he was involved with some bad guys. In fact, he was involved with some heroin smugglers. And it turns out they are after him because he knows where he's hidden the heroin. Otherwise, if he doesn't turn up with it, he's got to give them $1 million. Well, he's suffering from amnesia, no joke. So he doesn't know where that heroin is hidden. He doesn't know anything about it. He doesn't even know he has a wife. He doesn't know anything about any of these people. But eventually he starts putting these pieces together, pieces of the puzzle. You get it? And he tracks down his wife, and he gets back with her. She's like, thought that he had left him or something, didn't know where he was or anything. But it all starts coming back, and there's also this bad guy who was his former partner, who's been kind of chasing him around too, because he wants to know where his heroin is. He's like, if you don't give me the heroin or the money, they're going to kill me, and I'm going to kill you, and then they'll kill me afterwards. So, but I'm going to make sure I take you out first, and your wife too, by the way. Well, eventually it kind of all comes back to him, and the heroin is found actually by his wife. A series of events occurs. He ends up killing the one guy. Turns out that a friend of the wife actually is involved with this too, and there's a big struggle at the end involving a chainsaw, and our hero Edward has a fight with the guy, and the guy falls on the chainsaw and kills himself, or dies, I should say. The police show up, and the wife defends her husband right away. He says, he had nothing to do with this, blah, 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 but then that guy says, you know what, there's more to the story, and let's talk about it right now. And that's how the movie ends. So anyway, it's not a bad film at all. This is an Italian film. It's dubbed in English. Their English soundtrack here. Senta Berger is a lovely actress, and she has multiple nude scenes in this, which is kind of cool as well. Other than that, yeah, not much else to tell you about it. Like I said, it's a PAL DVD. As far as I know, it's only available in PAL. I'll leave a link down below on Amazon. It's not the most common DVD out there. It's going to cost you about $30 or so if you're looking for it, and there's probably not a whole lot of copies left, so snatch it while you can if you're interested. So anyway, it's Puzzle. Senta Berger is part of the GIALLO series. In fact, it's the GIALLO series #1 on it. Did they make more of these? I have no idea. So anyway, check it out. Oh, Luke Miranda, by the way, plays our lead actor playing Ed. So anyway, check it out. Leave some comments down below. It's called Puzzle. Watch it. Bye.